Good afternoon. Earlier this spring, our community was shaken by what happened at a school track meet in Frisco. The violent loss of 17-year-old Austin Metcalf. For weeks now, my team has been presenting evidence to the grand jury, and today I summarized that evidence, and I asked the grand jury to return a first-degree murder indictment against Karmelo Anthony, which they did. With this indictment, the case now moves formally into the court system. From this point forward, we'll continue doing our job both fully and fairly to pursue justice under the law. As for the scheduling of the trial, that will be up to the court. But when the time comes, we will be ready. Now, we know that this case has struck a deep nerve here in Collin County and beyond. And that's understandable. When something like this happens at a school event, it shakes people to the core. But let's remember that the justice system works best when it moves with steadiness and principle. That's what we're committed to, and that's what this case deserves. We're also mindful of Austin's family and everyone who loved him. Please keep them in your thoughts, and if you're willing, your prayers as well. Finally, let's remember that a defendant is presumed innocent unless and until proven guilty in a court of law.
Yeah, what's up, folks? So you just saw that clip, right? And I know it's been a while since I touched base on anything related to Austin Metcalf and Karmelo Anthony and the whole case in general. And that's because I wanted some things to, so I wanted to give some time for some stuff to take place, for the courts to happen, and some more legal stuff to take an effect. And one of the latest things is this indictment that just dropped today. Now, I don't know about you, but I'm all team Austin Metcalf, all right? I think it's been messed up from the beginning. From the beginning, Karmelo Anthony was just babied a bunch throughout the whole thing. Like, the kid got to freaking graduate. No, he didn't walk, but he was still, the school still bent the knee, so to speak, and allowed him to graduate. And that took, that took something, I think it was the superintendent to sign off on, which happened, which is ridiculous. If anything, he should have, if he wanted his education that bad, then he should have behaved, right? But no, he got to graduate. And that could have been taken care of while he was in prison. He could have got his GED, but the school signed off on it. All the while, Austin Metcalf, rest in peace. So, and then the judge, allegedly now, it's been alleged over the past week that the judge had, signed off on the family to be able to move. And then the dad, you can check, I can't remember what state it was it Mississippi, Alabama, whatever. It was a southern state. But the dad even posted that, on his Facebook page, which I think is dumb. I think, honestly, Karmelo got the dumb genes. I mean, the mom ain't much smarter either, but he definitely took after his pops. And, but in order for that to happen, a judge would have had to sign off on it. In the very beginning, the judge lowered his bail. So he's been given, win after win after win type thing. They've just been treating him as if the system is against him. So they're giving him, little handouts type thing, and that's ridiculous. Because what he did was wrong. And then, of course, if you haven't heard already, surveillance footage was released from the school to law enforcement. It hasn't been released to the public. I don't know if they're ever going to release it to the public, but apparently there was 2 instances caught on camera from the school surveillance. One showing the tent, didn't really show much of anything. It just showed the tent and then motion under the tent where people were fleeing the area after the altercation, and then you saw EMS and police and all of that coming into the area. And then not long ago, another video, I believe it was late last week, another video was released, and only law enforcement or detectives or whomever were able to actually view it. And they were there was a clear sign of of an attack, it wasn't self-defense. It was basically Karmelo was in the wrong. All that self-defense claim out the window. And I think even just basically common sense was tell you, like, if it was truly self-defense, it wouldn't have taken this long for the videos to come out. They would have already been shown. Karmelo would have already been, seen in a different light kind of thing. And we'll probably see this thing go in a different direction. But case in short, I'm glad it's finally happening. I'm glad he's being indicted. I'm glad his little cruise control mode has been disabled, because again, he's sitting at home being able to enjoy his freedom type thing. Yes, he's on house arrest, but he's been given, again, like hall passes to be able to do certain things. And I think that's ridiculous. And I also think that the judge, I think they should closely look at her too. I don't know. It just irks me that they still want to, no matter what's right or what's wrong, especially when it's clear as day, they still want to try to paint that the system is racist, or that the race is an issue, and that he needs a little help. But in all actuality, it's all about what was right and what was wrong. So I look forward to seeing what's going to happen further down the road on this. I truly believe that I think Karmelo is I think he's done. Like, I've been watching some other videos, commentators talk about how what was it, Jumpsuit Pablo. I'll link his page in the description. He served 10 years in federal prison, and he's been talking heavily about Karmelo, and he's heard from other inmates who are still in prison serving discuss what other inmates are saying about the whole thing and what to expect to happen to Karmelo once he ends up in prison. And yeah, I mean, it is what it is, right? You play stupid games, you win crazy stupid prizes. But hey, let me know what you guys think. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. Hit the bell to receive notifications for when I drop a new video. And stay blessed. And oh yeah, it is hot. Stay cool. God bless.